Duncan, and I am Clockwork Art, and I'm based out of Seattle, in Chicago for the weekend. You guys have got to subscribe to Raze Chaos.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel. Boom, yeah, and it is Wednesday. You know what that means. Wednesday is New Comic Book Day, and this is exciting because I have the best-selling comic book of all time, showing off the cover of, and it is X-Men #1. There's something familiar about this. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy out of here. We're gonna talk about this a little bit. You know, I do believe I mentioned in the past when I got the X-Men #1, which had Wolverine on the cover, that there were 4 variant covers to this issue, and I said at the time I wouldn't be surprised if Marvel. If Marvel didn't put out a Funko Pop representing each one of those covers. And yeah, it looks like I've been proved right. I've been proven right with that. I'm not going to talk too much about the backstory behind this issue because I did a great job with that. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to the previous video inside this one, so you can, if you want to hear more about the history and the story behind why this is the greatest, not greatest, the best-selling comic book of all time. I'll put that link somewhere on here or in the comment. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'll put the link somewhere. You look out for it. You'll see it. It's somewhere. But yeah, this is a variant of that issue. This is the preview's exclusive vision, limited to 15,000 according to this little sticker here. And this is essentially, I almost want to say it's I almost said X-Men Gold, but like that's really kind of hard to do because 2 of the members on here are from the actual blue team, I believe. But you had the option of, for this cover, you had Xavier, you had Jean Grey, you had Storm, you had Archangel, and you had Beast. They went with Beast, which makes sense because he is the foremost character right on the front, and it's really kind of gorgeous to see him. He's on a rock just like he is on the cover, and this is my biggest complaint with the other one is that they used Wolverine instead of one of the other characters on the cover, and then this one they really couldn't have done. They really couldn't have gone wrong because all 5 of the characters on this cover, they don't really have representation on the in the Funko covers, and I say that of course considering that the Phoenix is not actually Jean Grey. When they did that story, and I have that cover, the Phoenix comes out. Jean Grey is in a stasis pod underneath the ocean. So she pushes herself to the limit. The Phoenix Force comes in and takes her form. So technically speaking, this wouldn't have been 2 of the same character. It's still 2 of the same cover, which we've had in the past. We've got a lot of reused characters, mostly Wolverine, and then you've got like mostly used specific comic series, which I believe the Avengers are the #1 repeats as far as those go. But this is the only time it's the exact same issue with a different cover, and I'm kind of cool with this. I mean, it doesn't give me a lot to talk about in the video, but it's still it's really cool being as how all 4 of those covers like kind of linked together, and then you had the 5th the 5th variant that was actually a fold-out cover, which basically had all the covers combined. It's really kind of cool to have that both of those represented, or all the covers represented. And I've seen the we're gonna do more, so you know you're gonna get another X-Men #1, because yeah, if it's coming, it's gonna come here. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up. This is gonna be a little brief. As you may know, and if you don't know, I'm telling you now, I have an entire playlist of Funko's comic covers, because this is my favorite line that Funko is doing right now. And my biggest complaint is, like, they either have a ton coming out all at once, or they have none happening. And my only other complaint is they tend to heavily... but I honestly, I don't really want to blame Funko on that, because I think that has to do with the licensing deals on this. But Marvel has a whole heck of a lot more than DC does right now, and I mean, they are popping these things out like crazy. And I, being a DC fan, I would like some more DC covers, but the last one they did really kind of kicked me in the butt. So and I love it so much. It's probably... it's easily up there with my favorites of the line, but still, I love both companies, and I would like to see a couple independents, like, kind of get thrown into the mix there, but they haven't done that quite as much. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out here now. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments if you prefer this one or the Wolverine cover. We're just gonna put this up there. Do you prefer this cover or the Wolverine cover? I gotta know. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here now, and never forget that life is full of odd moments, and you never know when you're gonna be defined.